All right, so we're back, and I've run out of the jokes I tell when we go down because it's happened too much. So, oh, but it doesn't matter because nobody saw that anyway because they're not even here yet.
There we go. Okay. And then I'll put a comment on the other video in a moment.
Yeah. So right now we've got nobody. So,
No, we've got Jasmine and Dark Horse just said yay and hello again.
oh, there they go. Nice.
So
Okay.
we're back.
Excellent. So now, 15 minutes later, we can get to the announcements portion of this episode. So there were two announcements, and one, since I put my hands up a lot anyway, and it was going to happen, I figured I should just let you know so you didn't have questions. Late last night, after not last night, late after last week's stream, I sliced my thumb on a bowl that broke, a porcelain bowl that broke, and it got cut pretty badly, and it has stitches there. So if you see like my hand go up and it looks like there's a caterpillar on my thumb, it's not that darling. I'm sorry. But aren't caterpillars? Aren't they just dear little things? You know.
Well, they are. That's why my sister and I tried to have a pet caterpillar when we found it, when we found a fuzzy one in Minnesota.
What
So yeah,
what were you doing
darling.
in Minnesota?
What?
What were you doing in Minnesota?
Camping?
On purpose?
It's a family trip.
And this was
That's
last
okay.
week?
What?
This was last week?
No, I never said it was last week. This was,
So it was the week before.
sure, week, 20 years. Just give and take. Trying to think. Oh gosh. When I said 20, maybe 30.
Okay, so why did you decide right now to go camping with your sister in Minnesota 30 years ago?
Because it seemed like a really good idea.
That, I mean,
And I knew you were going to ask about the caterpillar or say something about it. So,
yeah, I mean, whether it was a good idea or not is up for debate. But did you name him? Did you name the caterpillar?
Charlie.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
And I swear I've told you that story before.
Hmm. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes. I don't even remember if I got to that part.
You did,
Yeah.
but
Hey.
then
Yeah.
everything
Hey,
died.
can everybody hear Jesse, or is it just Evan again?
That is a good question to ask.
Yeah, so just throw it out there. Did,
Hello. Should I say things? Make sure people can hear. Okay, Jake can hear. Yvonne can hear. Okay.
yeah,
Looks like it's mostly okay. Sorry, Evan. I don't know what's going on. That happened last time, too.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good to know. All right, so that was announcement number one. Announcement number two, Jesse, go for it.
Yeah, so we added a benefit to Patreon for all of our patrons, and that is that we created a special LangTime Studio Discord server. And so if you're a patron, you should have received an invite or just been apparently automatically placed into it if you have a Discord account. But we have all sorts of fun things there, including chat areas, language idea areas, and things like that. So we look forward to seeing all our patrons on Discord if you are a Discord user.
Yeah,
So that was that.
cool. And then, do they have to do anything or like? Oh, I guess. Oh, I don't know.
You don't know? I know that for the people who have the same email address set up for Patreon that they use for Discord, a lot of y'all are going to sign in to Discord next time and find out you have another server. That happened to some people already. And so, yeah, but you'll be able to chat with us more easily because as much as we love Patreon for what it does, it's not as easy to have the back and forth. And so now, hopefully, you guys also can form a community and we can interact more.
Hooray! Cool.
Yes.
Okay, so then that does it for that. So then we can move on to the unpleasant business of talking about the poll. Where is it?
Well, I mean, it's on Patreon. It's
No,
the poll.
no, but like, where in the document? What was it even on?
You know what I did not do?
What?
I did not actually open that document. I have so many other documents open, but not that one.
Hmm.
So that's a wonderful question, and I will join you very shortly.
Let's see here.
But yeah, I don't even think, unless you updated the document after we talked last time, there's only going to be like 2 options, and you put 4 in the poll.
Okay, but like, where in the document was it?
And, well, I'm looking.
So,
It would have been under numbers, right? Because we had talked about 1, 2.
what is that noise?
And
You have a
then
ghost?
2. Where the heck did that go?
Does nobody else
it's
hear the
down
ghost?
on page 10.
Okay. It's like you definitely have something supernatural going on in your home right now.
It is, yes.
You're just
Don't worry about it.
oh, don't worry about it. You're just not going to comment on it at all. Okay.
It's all good.
You're going to be covered in ectoplasm by the end of this thing.
It'll all be good. I'll develop superheroes. Superpowers. I will be a superhero.
Okay. I like the idea of calling superpowers superheroes. Going to develop superheroes. I like it.
Okay. So.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
Those though. Okay, so these were the 2 options we had discussed. No, one option, and you didn't even type the other one we had discussed.
Yeah.
Which was to use the plural instead of the singular, and so zgula. Yeah.
Gula.
How's that
Gula.
pronunciation?
Gula.
But no, the plural would be with a Z in front of it.
Zgula.
Okay, so I think I did beautifully. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was another option. A third option was to just have 3 tongues, so iriula. Okay.
Yeah.
And the 4th option was to do 3 and then a postposition followed. Well, the title says noun, postposition, number, and then the actual gloss says it the other way around. But we'll get there.
Oh.
Iri an ula is the last one.
Okay.
Okay, so those were the options, and again, not in the document because they were sort of added later.
Do you want to like paste them in there, or is it faster for me to do it?
Let me see. Let's see. Okay, so well, the second option, just add a Z in front of the option that's already there. So just add a Z to that one.
So 3 of the tongues. So we have option 1 is gulaidi, of the tongues 3. Option 2, oh dear. Why would it do that to me? Did you see what it did?
Good question.
Yeah. Zgulaidi.
And then
option 3.
Perfect. You're gonna love the font. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Don't know why that happened.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna let you fix that.
Oh no, just let me do it. Just undo. Give me back 3 and 4. I'll just do it myself, alright? Just please. Thank you.
Sorry. Okay, so Iri Ula is
Ula.
3 tongue.
Okay.
And then option 4 was Iri an Ula. And that postposition is the ablative.
And it's on the number, indeed. It's on the number, not the thing. Is that what it was supposed to be?
Well, that's not what the title says. The title is supposed to be noun, postposition, number, and I think you just gave the example backwards.
I think I
also
did it
think
wrong.
you were typing this after getting stitches, so I don't really know.
I think I did it wrong. I think it was supposed to be Ula and Idi. Idi.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh. Oh, that's just terrible. No wonder it lost. Oh. Well, this is going well. Why don't you tell us which awful one won?
Okay, well, the last option, the one that was apparently wrong anyway, had the least number of votes, so that
Yeah,
one was out right away.
terrible.
The partitive plural plus the number, so option two,
Uh huh.
had the next lowest amount, so it was third place.
Okay.
In second place, oh, I got that backwards. I am so sorry. Third place was partitive singular. Second place was partitive plural.
Okay.
The winner was option C
So,
by a landslide.
so I want to spell out exactly what this means. All right. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
This means three tongues. Okay? This means three of the tongues. Why did we do this?
Right. I mean, we've had this discussion more than once about you doing a last minute add on to polls and how it's always going to win.
It's
And
terrible.
how the one that you want the least is the one that's going to win. We've had this.
Yeah. And a tongue E3 doesn't make sense, Dark Horse. That is what it says, but that doesn't make sense that that should translate to three of the tongues. It just doesn't make sense.
And yet.
I know.
So.
I know.
And everyone who voted now gets to see David in distress. That Ragdoll has a great question. Why again do you put options you don't like?
It made sense at the time. I didn't think too much about it. I thought, well, you could do this too. And it was based on something. It was based on something. It may have been Dothraki. I don't know. There was some reason where I was like, just flip it, and that could be three out of many of them. But now I just...
Wouldn't the tongues take the plural at that point?
You would think.
I mean, to me that would make more sense. Otherwise, I just read this as a third of the tongue.
Anime fan might
Ooh.
be remembering what I was thinking. That may be what I was thinking. That it would be a determiner. It would be an ordinal.
Oh yeah, like third tongue.
Yeah. It does sound weird. Oh.
Yep, but that's how it works now. I mean, I'm not a fan of it either, but I just like laughing at you.
Yeah.
Because you're so clearly upset by this.
Yeah, I deserve this.
I'll get over it.
Oh, goodness. So, let's try to figure out why on earth this could be.
Oh, so you're putting it on the people who didn't write the poll to explain what you wanted?
Ultimately, Jesse, this is our endeavor. And I can't help but notice whose name is first in this document.
You're really going to do that, huh?
Why didn't you stop me?
Because I didn't know about it until after you wrote the post. That's what happens.
Oh, man.
It's out there. Okay, let's do